Hello, welcome to Spirit Island with Jonathan. Today we are playing the matchup Base Earth versus England 6, and that is a very difficult matchup. We have pretty good powers against England. This all skip all actions, very useful against England. And remove blight is always useful when we have a long game. But the problem is fear generation, and full disclaimer, I have been playing this matchup a couple of times now, practice rounds, and I lost them all, and this is very difficult. Now this will be the first time I record one of these games because I feel like I maybe now is proficient enough that I have a shot. But what we have to do is, I think we have to find a major power that can generate fear. That's the only way we can win, I think, because this one is simply not fast enough. It generates too little fear and is too complicated to get running. Since we basically have to use that in combination with this one, it adds up the card plays for we cannot do one of the others, the Zero Perfect Stillness and Guard the Healing Land. It's too costly and too fiddly to get working. So we need to find something good, major power that we can use instead of rituals. But I think we have a shot, so let's try it. England versus Earth. Let's get started.
Initial explore. Mountains. Turn 1. Grow phase.
So I think what I'm going to do is find a major power right from the start, because we need to know how to play our presence, basically, depending on what we get here. So what do we have? Pent Up Calamity. This one is interesting. This one has our elements. It's only 3 costs. Maybe we can repeat it. It can do damage. We can get some fear. It is kind of difficult to reach a threshold though. We don't need to think about this one. This is going to be changed for sure. Even though it has moon and fire. Can we use that together with this one? I don't think so. That will be too expensive. We need 2 other miners for this to work, I think. And that is kind of difficult. Walls of Rock and Thorn. That threshold is easy to get. So what does it do? 4 damage and 10 defend. 4 damage and 10 defend. That's not that bad. That could give us 2 fear, and then on the defend we can get some more fear. Isolate is useful for England. Badlands, yeah. Could be useful for the counterattack, will be better, and the next time we play it will be better. But the problem is target land, mountain, jungle. This will only work in half of the lands. That's not that good. Unrelenting growth. That one is interesting, but we will need another major card if we play this one. We cannot play it this turn, we only have 3. That's a bit unfortunate. But then we could speed up the growth, get some power cards if we have the threshold, but this one is difficult. 3 more sun. This one is going to be disappeared, and we won't have energy to play that one. Yeah. Well, maybe. If we get another miner with sun, and we can get this threshold to get a power card, another major. Maybe, but it will be difficult to get running. Pyroclastic Flow. Destroy all explorers. That will be useless against England. Threshold, very difficult to reach. I think we have to try this one. This could work, but what about the counterattack? It will add up. It will eat up that strife. So we cannot use the strife for both defend and damage. That means we don't have any defend more than our special rule. And that I like the defend here. We can do both damage and defend. That is kind of what we need, and it is exactly my colors. I think we will go for this one. Forget this one. And yeah, so let's add a presence, either top track or bottom track. Now let's see here. This one needs one more card. We can play it together with this with 5 energy. It will be kind of worthless without 4 damage. We will want to kill a city. Can we kill it next turn and prevent that ravage? We need 5 energy. We have 2 now. We will get 2 more energy, 6 energy if we go bottom track. That costs 5 energy. We could do that if we don't play anything at all. I guess we can try that.
Play powers. Build mountains. Explore wetlands. Turn 2. Grow phase.
Okay, so we want to add energy and presence for the bottom track. And we probably want to add it where we can defend next turn. Maybe here.
Play powers.
Now we can play these 2, get the threshold. That will do 4 damage.
Fast powers.
And kill that city. Defend 10. Add a wilds. And add a balance. Yeah, that seems good. We can do this twice. And let's move on.
Event.
Missionaries arrive. They teach and spread lessons of a foreign god. You may ignore their contact or curse their tongues. This is a card I don't want to have back every time. Can we prevent that? We have 1 sun, 1 energy. We could discard this one, I guess. Do we want to use this one next turn? We have 2 card plays, but we don't have much energy. So we can only play 1 card, probably. 1, 2, 3. Could maybe play both. But then we have to do this. Maybe we'll sacrifice one of these. Well, we have to sacrifice this then, because this is the guy with the sun. We only play this one. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Let's forget or discard this one. That gives us 2 worth of energy. There's 1 more and that's 1 more. That's 4. Each spirit adds 1 disease. 2 fear. And during the next normal ravage, cities do +3 damage. That doesn't bother me. Each beast destroys 1 explorer. Doesn't happen. So let's curse them.
Ravage. Mountains.
So this is defended by a lot. Nothing happens here. And this is defended by 3. That kills that explorer. And that's the ravage.
Build wetlands.
So he will build and build.
Explore sands.
And explore.
Slow powers.
So we can gather up to 2 explorers and 2 Dahan. So where do we want them? That's the question. We can do that twice now because we have repeated that. Now he will ravage here, so we probably want to add 2 Dahans in here for sure. This one already has 2 Dahan, that's perfect. Then this one should be moved, or this one. Where do we want the Dahan? Well, next time they're going to ravage here, so I probably want them in here, I guess. And we can defend them. 2 Dahan is good enough to kill a city. That's 2 fear right there. So I think this is what I'm going to try to do.
Turn 3. Grow phase.
This turn I think we want to play Guard of the Healing Land, so let's add a presence, get energy. We are thirsting for energy here, so let's get moving on our top track. And we want to add it here.
Play powers.
Play this one.
Fast powers.
And now this is defended, we need to defend here. So I guess I should have put that presence over there. would have been smarter than this. I could have gained 1 blight. I think I made a mistake there, but we have to live with that.
Event.
Eager explorers. After the first successful build action, add 1 explorer to an adjacent land without invaders. So after the first successful build action, okay, that only happens once. Then we have this one, Beast, Chase of Homesteaders, push up to 2 explorers or 1 town. So let's move this one in here. We cannot kill anything more here anyway. At their gates demanding redress, 2 fear per land with Dahan and City. We have 1 such land. That was actually good. We got a fear card and we don't have to do this twice.
Fear.
During the next normal build, skip the lowest numbered land matching the invader card on each board. Now this is during the next normal build, so that is the sands. Okay.
Build mountains.
So he will build here and here. No matter what I do here, this eager explorer is going to add an explorer here, and then he will build here. And that was the high migration build.
Ravage. Wetlands.
So this does 3 damage against 3. And we kill him in the slow phase, and this is 4 defense. So a bit more fear there.
Build sands.
And then what do we have here? This one is not applicable anymore. Immigration slows. Skip the lowest numbered land, that is 1. So we skip this one, and this one is empty and it's not adjacent to 2. So nothing happens here.
Explore mountains.
And then he explores. This is prevented. This is 1 explorer here, and the escalation adds town here or here. Let's add it with Badlands.
Turn 4. Grow phase.
So I guess now we need more energy and we need to reclaim. Let's do that, and let's add it from the top track. Maybe it's time to go into this land. He will ravage here next turn.
Play powers.
So the question is, do we want to play this next turn? We will have 2 card plays no matter what we play next turn. So we might want to not reclaim but add some more energy. And if so, because we cannot use this for the ravage this turn, so maybe we'll save this and play something else. We need defense 4 here, so I think I will play this one. And we kind of need to move those Dahan into the ravage. So maybe these 2 now and this next turn. The problem is I don't get the threshold then. If I play this, then I can get the threshold, but then it's too late to get in those Dahan. I think we might be able to play this on the first level then. That way at least we get the defense, and we can do 2 damage, and then we can do 4 more damage with 2 Badlands. Not bad. Let's try that.
Fast powers.
So let's add 4 defense here.
Event.
Struggles of Growth. Painful Crux Point. Destroy 2 of your presence, gain a power card, or forget the power card, gain 2 energy and move up to 2 of your presence up to 4 range. We don't need the Sacred Site. Kind of need energy, that's always nice, but we don't want to forget the power card. And let's destroy 2 presence, I think, and get a power card, that's always nice. We have plenty of presence. Let's get a minor power. Gift of Power maybe. This one has the threshold, that is good. Minor powers is always nice. Then we can get power cards while growing. I think this might be good. Defense 5. No, I think let's get this one. So that was that. Ignore disease during builds is invader phase 1. Fear. We have disease. And then defend 2 when invaders ravage. That doesn't matter, I think.
Build wetlands.
So we did not get a fear card, so we have to build twice here. And this has only one adjacent, luckily. So nothing more there.
Ravage sands.
So that takes care of this town, this city, and nothing here.
Build mountains.
So we will have a city and a town.
Explore coastal lands.
Some explorers.
Slow powers.
And this one we want to draw in those Dahan in here. Let's leave those explorers, I think.
Turn 5. Grow phase.
So we are going to need more energy. We want to play from the top deck again, I think. Our powers are very expensive. Let's add the defense here. And now
Play powers.
we can play this one for the defend here. Now we could play this one, but we have a ravage coming up here that looks a bit ugly. Maybe we'll skip that instead. But then we will not get this extra damage. The defense is not needed, I think. 3, 6, 8, 10, 12. If we kill something, we can kill a town. So that's 3, 6, 8, 10. We have 11 defense. 8 plus 3 should be enough. They will have a badlands. Wait, if one goes through 3, 6, 8, 10. Oh, we have 11 defense, right. So we have 1 surplus defense, that's okay. So that should work here. And if I do that, then we take no blight. Let's try that.
Fast powers.
So that's 2 damage plus 1, that's 3 damage. Add wilds and isolate. And then we skip all actions here.
Event.
We have an healthy island. Choose a land with city, build there. Excellent, so we can choose this one and we skip that action. That's one reason why this card is so good against England and against many things, because of events such as this one. And then we have Beast, Chase of Homesteaders. On each board, push up to 2 explorer or 1 town from a land with Beast. Nothing on gather 1 Dahan into a land with Dahan. In that land, defend 1 per Dahan. We cannot do that. So let's move on.
Fear.
Avoid the Dahan. Invaders do not explore into land with at least 2 Dahan. So it's not here, here, or here.
Build sands.
So he will build. This will be removed. And then a town here.
Ravage mountains.
So we have 11 defense. Nothing goes through. And then we do 3 damage back. So we could kill another town. Let's do that.
Build coastal lands.
And this was skipped, of course. Build coastal lands, town here, and then another town here.
Explore wetlands.
So wetland, and now we have invaders do not explore, so they don't explore here. But we do have an escalation, and again we can choose this land because this is 3 buildings and we have invaders skip all actions here, so that means he will not build. Excellent.
Turn 6. Grow phase.
So now it's time to start working on the bottom track, I think, again, to get 3 card plays. We will have enough energy for a while. Let's move this one in somewhere where we want to defend. Let's see, he's going to build and defend here. We could put it here and then defend next turn with this one, I guess. Yeah, let's try that. And then what
Play
else?
powers.
We want to play this one to defend here now. This is next turn. Let's defend this one or this one. What's coming up here? Could be jungles or sand. Either one could be building, exploring, and then building and ravaging. So which one do we want to defend? Where do we want to blight? I guess we will play this one because then we'll get the threshold.
Fast powers.
So where do we want to defend? Let's defend this one. I don't think it matters much. And then this one will defend 8 here, and 2 damage will be 3 damage. Well, 5 damage I guess. So let's kill 1 city. Let's start working on that town maybe. Or do we want to start working on that other city? Yeah, I think this gives more fear. Let's do that, and then we add a Badlands and a Wilds, and then this is isolated and defend 10. And this we cannot play on anything.
Event.
And what do we have here? In each land with 2 or more towns, push 1 town to a land without town. We don't actually have a land without town except for this, but we don't have 2 adjacent there. What else? 1 fear per board with disease, and then during ravage, Tahan only do 1 damage each, but deal damage before invaders. Okay, so we lost a little bit of damage there. It's no big deal.
Fear.
Each player removes 1 explorer from a land with beast, disease, or at least 2 Tahan. I guess it is this explorer then.
Build. Mountains.
Builds.
Ravage. Coastal lands.
This is defended. Here we get a blight. Now we do damage first. We do 4 damage. Let's kill that city. And then 1 more damage. That's 2 damage. Only 1 each, and then 2 Badlands. That should be 4 damage. And I think that was the ravage.
Build. Wetlands.
So building here, and then he will build here.
Explore. Sands.
And then he will explore and explore, and we'll have an escalation. That's a town here.
Turn 7. Grow phase.
Now this turn we are going to want to reclaim. We will have to add 3 card plays, add a defense here.
Play powers.
We're going to want to defend here and play this one again, I guess, to get fear. And now the question is, can we do something here to repeat something? No, we need this one for repeat. We can do that to repeat this one twice. Then he won't ravage there. That seems unfortunate, but we can do like this, I guess. Then we can do repeat that one instead. It could be useful. That's 2 minor powers. And then what will happen here? He will ravage here. That's defended. This one will ravage. That's okay. And this one will take care of this problem here, and the gift of power will give us 2 powers. Let's try this one.
Fast powers.
Repeat this one, and then this do 4 damage here. Wilds, Badlands, and then isolated and defended. And this do defend 4. That should be enough. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's enough.
Event.
Pull together in adversity. For the rest of this turn, ignore strife. We don't have any strife. On each board, destroy 2 explorers among lands with beast. When the invaders ravage, if the land has the hand, defend 2. So that ups the defense here, and this is also defended now, I guess. That's excellent.
Build coastal lands.
So we have some coastal builds. 3 cities, in fact.
Ravage wetlands.
So this takes care of this city and this town. Yeah.
Build sands.
Then we have another build. Some more buildings.
Explore mountains and wetlands.
Now let's see, this is isolated, no explore here, but this is prevented. Then he explores here and now explores here and here.
Slow powers.
And then we can look at the 2 minor powers. And what we are looking for is these elements and fear, and this one is a lot of fear. Let's take this one. Then one more. I think this one maybe. This is 2 fear and it is fast. Can make it fast at least. That is usually good in the end. Or this one is 3 fear. Both are good. Let's take this one, I think. Because it has plant at least.
Turn 8. Grow phase.
So what are we going to do this round? Well, we could either go 4 card plays or 7 energy. We'll have kind of a little bit low energy here, so I think we need to go energy here. Otherwise it's just 7 energy. Can we do something with 7 energy? Not really, we cannot do this at least. I think we'll go top track once more. And now we are going to want to do what? Maybe add defense here, ravage here eventually. Yeah, let's do that. Well, let's think. He will add a town and then a city. That's 5 damage. That's not enough. We kind of need the other defense there. It might not be useful. Well, these are already full. Let's add it in the jungle here.
Play powers.
And what do we want here then? Well, we need 3 card plays so that we can do something here. I think this might be good. This will prevent builds. We can do this twice. That's interesting. Either this or this. Do we want to gather into Han? Or do we want miners? This might be better. Now where do we want to play this one? He will ravage here and here. They are both kind of ugly. This one we want to waste one of these for sure. And this one is nice if he doesn't build up so that we can defend it next ravage. So I guess we could do those twice. That one. This one we want to play somewhere, probably here, because he's going to build and then ravage. We want to minimize those invaders there. Yeah, let's try this.
Fast powers.
This is 5 damage. Wait, do I want to do that here? Or do I want to do it here? This will do more damage over here. This is 4 damage plus 2 or 4 damage plus 1. I guess it's kind of equal. Let's kill. But this could kill 2 towns. That could kill 2 towns. That might be more useful than killing 1 city, because then he builds a town instead of a city. Let's kill him here, I think. That's 6 damage here. Wilds, Badlands, Defense. And Isolation. Okay. And this one, let's repeat that one. Let's play it here and let's play it here.
Event.
Overconfidence. We are terror level 2 for every 2 fear cards currently in the earn fear card pile. Invaders do +1 damage when ravaging. Well, we only have 1 fear card, so that doesn't do anything. On each board, add 1 beast to a land adjacent to a beast, then destroy 1 Dahan in a land with beast. Let's add it here so that no Dahan dies. When invaders ravage, if the land has both Dahan and presence, defend 5. We don't have any Dahan or presence, so that does nothing.
Fear.
We are at fear level 2. Each player adds a strife in a land with presence. So we cannot add it where it matters. This turn we could maybe make something easier here. Oh, this one is already... Okay, well, maybe it's not. It will not do anything here. If we add a strife, then we don't need to defend this anymore. Then this is taken care of. So let's add a strife here. Then we get 1 energy per sacred site. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 energy if I'm not counting incorrectly. I think that's 2, 3, 4 energy. Let's move on.
Build. Wetlands.
So he is building here and not here because this is prevented.
Ravage. Sands.
This is prevented, but this is not.
Build. Mountains and wetlands.
So this is what? This is just defense, so he will build here and he will build here, and this is prevented, but then he will build here.
Explore. Mountains and jungles.
So this is isolated, this is prevented here, and then he will have explorers here.
Slow powers.
So we can gather up to 2. Next time he will ravage in here and here. Now this is kind of already taken care of. So we kind of want to have him still there. That will kill 1 town. Of course we could also do that here and then we will kill a city. Might be better to have it here. Yeah, I think so. Let's move them in here. And then let's try to defend here also if possible. It will be a big ravage here next turn. Let's see if we can defend everything.
Turn 9. Grow phase.
We definitely need to reclaim. Now we have 11 energy thanks to that fear card. So we probably can go 4 card plays here. Let's add this one here.
Play powers.
What about if we do this with this? That means we can do this twice. That means we can defend both of these. Maybe we don't need to move the Dahan. They are pretty good where they are at. Let's get a minor power instead and save some energy.
Fast powers.
So first, this can only be played in mountains, not wetlands. So let's play it here. That's 5 damage. Let's work on next city. Let's add... Well, maybe we should kill... No, we can't kill 2 towns, can we? There'll be one more Dahan here, one more Badlands, so the Dahan could kill those, I guess. Might be better. Then he will only build town. Let's kill this one. Instead, that's this, and then Wilds, Badlands, and Isolation, and Defend. And then we can repeat that one. I think this is what we want to do, so we can take care of that problem area also. So that is, he will kill everything here. But we could also defend it the old-fashioned way, I guess. This is all, the counterattack will actually take care of everything, right? 4 plus 3 damage. So if you can defend it, you could do it the old-fashioned way. This one is a problem area. We could do that. This one is already defended. So what if we do this one here for skipping that one, and then this one can take care of that. And where do I want the repeat for this? I guess I could do that here or here. Yeah, maybe it's better to just work on this one once more. I think so. Let's play it in the same land. So that's 6 damage now. 6 damage. Let's add a Wilds, Badlands, and now we have defend 20. 23 in fact. That should be enough. And this one can defend here. Let's play this one over here.
Event.
Bureaucrats adjust funding on each board with 9 or more buildings. We have that for sure. Build card skips the highest numbered matching land. So that should be every build card, I guess. So we have both these, and this will do that. Nice. And then what do we have? Terrifying Beast. 2 fear per board with 2 more beasts. We have that. So that's another fear card. When invaders ravage, if the land has both Dahan and presses defend 5. We don't have that here, but we do have that here.
Fear.
Each player chooses a different land with Dahan, 1 damage per Dahan there. Let's see. Do we need something here? We have 7 damage. That's enough to take care of that. Here we have 7 damage. That's enough to take care of that. So I guess we'll do some damage here. 1 damage, 2 damage. Explore does not affect coastal lands. Lands with disease are not a source. Okay.
Build. Sands.
Now we skip the highest numbered matching land. So we skip this one, but this will build.
Ravage. Mountains and wetlands.
So this is defended. We will have 7 damage. And this one is defended, and this is dead. And this one is defended. And then this one is skipped.
Build. Mountains and jungles.
So we are now skipping the highest number, that's 7. So let's just do these ones. Now this is isolated, so he won't build there, but this one is just defended, so he will build a town here, and he will build here. So that should be it. And this is skipped because of that effect.
Explore. Jungles and sands.
Now explore does not affect coastal lands, but it will affect these 2 lands then.
Slow powers.
Then we get a miner. We need some fear. This one is pretty good. This is as 4 fear in the fast phase. I like that. Let's take this one.
Turn 10. Grow phase.
So we soon have to rush him with fear, but we also need to survive. We will have many ravages coming up here, but they are not that dangerous. This one is taken care of. Well, kind of. He will build a city first though. So he have 5 damage. Now this is not taken care of. But this is taken care of. He will build and ravage. That's okay. And here we have to do something, and here we have to do something. So let's reclaim, I think, one more time. Let's add this one in here.
Play powers.
So we have 9 energy. This can take care of that. And then what do we want to do more? Kind of want to work with fear if possible. This is the primary. If you do that, then this is okay. What about this one? Could get defense in there maybe. I think we need to do that. Then we could play some fear card that we can repeat. I think that might be the best, because we don't have that much fear. Or we could try to repeat that one. Can we do that? I don't think we have energy for that. We need both jello. I guess we could do that. Then we can repeat this one. Is that good? It's not that much fear. 2 fear for this one. I mean, yeah, it takes care of this problem. But that's not that much fear. I think this takes care of that problem so they don't die. Here we have a little bit of a problem, and here we have a little bit of a problem. Can we solve those problems with this? This does 1 damage. That could take care of that, I guess. But this is slow. If we spend 1 energy, we can take care of that little problem. This can push and give 2 fear. We kind of want to play that so we get double fear. Yeah. So let's see, we only need this one, I think, and then let's add this one for the fear, this one for the fear, and this one for the fear. Then we don't have any repeats. That's not good. We need 1 repeat somewhere. Probably maybe like that, or maybe even this. Then we have plenty of energy the last turn. This means we can repeat, for example, this one, 2 fear. Could do that. In the fast phase, add 1 fear. This is let him blight, I think. And this one can take care of that. Yeah, let's try that.
Fast powers.
Let's repeat. The best one here, I think this is this one, 3 fear. Well, we don't have to decide now, I guess. But this one we want here. Wilds, Badlands, this. And then his turn.
Event.
War touches the island's shores. Allow the attack or help repel. Okay, so he is going to attack, probably here. That could be a problem. That's a lot of blight that could be added. Let's see here. But we definitely don't want another fear card, so we have to do that, I think. We'll get a blighted island, that's okay. Let's to a major power. Let's see what we can get here. 3 damage. It's not the best, that's actually quite bad. So he will do 3 damage to invaders. Let's do some damage here, I guess. Then he will blight, and then he will blight. Where do we want to blight this? I think here. Well, no, he's going to build and ravage there. He's going to build and ravage there also. We don't kind of want to do this anywhere. Well, maybe here then, because we were going to... No, wait, this is going to ravage also there. This is kind of unfortunate. Let's kill this one. No matter where I put this, it will make me blight again, unfortunately. So let's see what we get for blight card. Downward spiral. At the start of each invader phase, each spirit destroys one of their presence. Well, that's kind of a good event for us now since we are so close to the end. And so that was that. On each board, push 1 beast to land without blight. 1 fear if invaders are present there. So let's move this one here.
Fear.
Isolation. Each player removes 1 explorer or town from a land with 2 or fewer invaders. So let's see, can we save us some blight here? We could remove this one. Yeah, let's do that. Because he would build a city and then ravaged and added blight. Let's avoid that. Well, maybe, yeah, I think so, because 5, we have only 3 defense, it will have 5 damage with these badlands killing all my hands, so nothing will be left for defense, so I think that was good. And then we have beset by many troubles. In each land with badlands or adjacent to 3 or more such token, defend 5. That means we are defended pretty much everywhere now, which is very good. Yeah, that was nice.
Build mountains and wetlands.
So he will build here, and here, and then here, and here, everywhere.
Ravage mountains and jungles.
So let's see, this is defended by 10, no problem, +3 and +3, so that's a lot of defense. And here we are defended by a lot also, so he would simply die. And we are defended here, and we are defended here, I think. Let's see, we had defend 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's enough. Yep.
Build jungles and sands.
So he will build here, build here, build here. And build here, I guess.
Explore jungles and wetlands.
Jungles and wetlands. This is removed.
Slow powers.
So now we have some nice fear. Let's get a minor power first. This can make something fast. That could be good because now we are very close to the end. And we need fast powers the last turn. This is some fear. 3 fear, in fact. Don't have much time to play it. Well, I could play it next turn. Yeah, let's try it. It is fear. Might just have to rush him. And then let's see, we can do this one. We don't have any disease. We could do it here, for example. That should be 3 fear. And then this one, that's 2 fear and 1 damage. Somewhere it is not a wetland, and we must have presence. He's going to ravage in sands. Let's kill 1 explorer here then. Then 2 damage, 2 fear.
Turn 11. Grow phase.
So we want fear as much as possible. He will ravage in sands and jungles. Now we kind of don't want to lose here. So we kind of want to maybe play this one. We could defend here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we move a presence here and defend, and then we could maybe skip those and maybe play the defense there. I think we have to do that. Let's reclaim, add a presence.
Play powers.
And that presence we should move from somewhere in here. Somewhere where it doesn't matter anymore. I think this one is never going to ravage yet again. Let's move this one here. And let's see, we want to do this, I think, or this. We'll ravage. I guess we could do this twice also to take care of those 2 problems. Maybe either this or this. Or do we have something else we can play here? We don't have any mountains here. Now if we do this, then we have 1 more turn in the fast phase. Could try to burn. Most of these are slow though. Well, this is fast and this is fast. We can probably repeat one of these. So that should be 4, 8, 10 fear in the fast phase. If we don't have any blight, we should be able to add 4 blight. So that is 2 fear card. So we need 8 fear or something from this turn. Could be possible. Let's try it.
Fast powers.
Let's do this here. What is left here? We need Badlands. And then we repeat this, add this here. It's 5 damage, 1 more Badlands, Wilds, and defense. Let's play this one here. Now this should be defended there, and then let's skip this ravage here.
Blighted Island.
Let's remove presence.
Event.
Stage 3. Foreign dignitaries visit. If the island is healthy, ravages do +2 damage. We are not healthy. Add 1 fear card to the top of the fear deck. It's not so good. We get another fear card. Prey on the heedless. In each land with beast, 1 damage per beast. And then what we have on each board, add 1 Dahan to a land with 2 or more Dahan. So we don't have any Dahan where they are going to ravage, unfortunately. But we do have Dahan here where he will ravage next turn. So let's add a Dahan here.
Fear.
Each player adds 1 strife in a different land with at least 2 invaders. Then each invader with strife deals damage to other invaders in its land. So we have a strife here. So we could do some mayhem here maybe. Let's add a strife here. Then these do 5 damage. We could kill that city. I guess we could do it like that maybe. Then they kill the city. Each player adds 1 strife in a land with or adjacent to beast. Invaders skip all normal actions in land with beast. Okay, so he will skip actions here. We could add a strife here.
Build mountains and jungles.
So he builds here and here. No, we skipped there, didn't we? Where did we skip? No, we skipped here, did we? Here was the skip. This is just isolated.
Ravage jungles and sands.
So we have 10 defense in both of these lands. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's nothing coming through. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's nothing coming through there either. This is skipped. And now we have 3 plus 4, 7 defense. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So nothing coming through there either.
Build jungles and wetlands.
So we have some builds. Let's remember where we skipped. That was here. So this will build here, and this will build here.
Explore sands and wetlands.
This one is skipped. And let's remember that he skips in beast. Did you remember that when we built? I don't think we did that. He won't build here, so let's go back here.
Build jungles and wetlands.
So he will build here, but he will not build here because of that. Let's remember that. And then he will build here.
Explore sands and wetlands.
So you skip here, this is skipped, this is skipped, only this is explored.
Slow powers.
Let's get 1 more minor power. So this is fear in the fast phase. Let's add this one or this one. I guess it's the same.
Turn 12. Grow phase.
Now, unfortunately, we kind of have a lot of fear cards now. So I think we might just about lose, unfortunately. Do have a ravage here. We can get some fear for that if we can defend it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is a lot to defend. I think we messed up. I think we messed up here, because now we don't have enough fear, do we? Maybe, can we play something double? I don't think so. Let's play everything that we can. Let's gain a power card, major power. We have to have something good here with the fear. This is 3 fear. Yeah, that's the only thing that gives fear. Let's do that, and let's forget something. Let's add a presence somewhere where it ravages, doesn't really matter.
Play powers.
So we need everything that gives fear and is fast. I think that is it. And then, if possible, we don't have any mountains though. So the last one doesn't do much. One damage per this one. I can spend 1 energy to do that one fast, so let's do that.
Fast powers.
So let's pay 1, make this one fast. So let's see here. We want to maximize this land to kill everything as possible there. So let's do 1 damage here to fear. And let's do this one. Well, we want to do this in a land with blight, I think. Let's do this one first, 2 here, strife, and then this one, defense 6, so that at least is some fear there. Well, it's 2 fear, and this is 4 more fear. Let's push something. What can we push? Where we have a blight, for example here, 2 fear. And then we push them in here. And then we add 1 blight. Let's cascade that one here. That should be 2 more fear. But I think that's it. Well, if we're lucky with the fear cards, maybe.
Blighted Island. Event.
During the Ravage step on each board, skip 1 Ravage action in the land where the Han outnumbers buildings. In each land with Beast, 1 damage. Well, let's try to get fear. For each board, 1 fear if any the Han. Well, that's sure, that's true. So let's move on.
Fear.
In each land with 2 or more explorers, destroy 1 invader per 2 explorer. Well, that could change stuff. In each land with 2 or more explorers. Well, that's a lot of places. So we can destroy 1 invader here. We can destroy 1 invader here. And then we have 2 invader here. Excellent. That was very good. Well, it's actually per 2 explorers, so I can actually kill 2 things here, I guess. Nice. And then what? Each player chooses a different land with buildings. Gather 1 Dahan into that land and 2 damage per Dahan there. 2 damage per Dahan. So that means I could gather 1 Dahan in here and do 6 damage plus 3, that's 9 damage. Wow, that actually worked. The fear card worked with us. And at the end, it looked hopeless, but we managed to get the amount of fear that we needed just in time. We would have a couple of more level 3 here. That was just defend. And then remove nothing that give fear. And what we could have done here is they would build and then it would ravage. That would be 6 more damage, that's 2 more fear. But that was a very close game and we were very lucky in the end there. I think I messed up somewhere in the end there. I think there was a better solution. But at least we managed to get out victorious in the end. I hope you liked the video, and if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and you will get a notification when I put up the next game. This is it for the Earth Spirit. From now on I will continue with other spirits, and the next spirit in line is probably going to be Shadow. So if you're up to it, see you then. Bye for now.